If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. May I stress the need for courageous, intelligent, and dedicated leadership. Leaders of sound integrity. Leaders not in love with publicity, but in love with justice. Leaders not in love with money, but in love with humanity. Leaders who can subject their particular egos to the greatness of the cause. Never be afraid to do what's right. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. The silence of the good people is more dangerous than the brutality of the bad people. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. It is always the right time to do the right thing. Everyone has the power for greatness, not for fame but greatness, because greatness is determined by service. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. Without love, there is no reason to know anyone, for love will in the end connect us to our neighbors, our children and our hearts. Never be afraid to do what's right, especially if the well-being of a person or animal is at stake. Society's punishments are small compared to the wounds we inflict on our soul when we look the other way. It does not matter how long you live, but how well you do it. No work is insignificant. All labor that uplifts humanity has dignity. It's not the violence of the few that scares me, it's the silence of the many. I still believe that standing up for the truth of God is the greatest thing in the world. This is the end, purpose, of life. The end of life is not to be happy. The end of life is not to achieve pleasure and avoid pain. The end of life is to do the will of God, come what may. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for that which is right. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for justice. A man dies when he refuses to take a stand for that which is true. A productive and happy life is not something you find, it is something you make. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies but the silence of our friends. We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. Be the peace you wish to see in the world. Perhaps the worst sin in life is knowing right and not doing it. Courage is the power of the mind to overcome fear. The first question which the priest and the Levite asked was, "If I stop to help this man, what will happen to me?" But the Good Samaritan reversed the question, "If I do not stop to help this man, what will happen to him?" Not everybody can be famous, but everybody can be great, because greatness is determined by service. The best way to solve any problem is to remove its cause. If you can't be a sun, be a star. For it isn't by size that you win or fail. Be the best of whatever you are. We must learn that to expect God to do everything while we do nothing is not faith but superstition. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. The difference between a dreamer and a visionary is that a dreamer has his eyes closed and a visionary has his eyes open. Forgiveness is not an occasional act, it is a constant attitude. Our children need our presence, not our presence. School takes 13 years, because that is how long it takes to break a child's spirit. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Which quote did you like the most? Let us know in comments. Subscribe the channel for more legendary quotes video and stay inspired. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.